Thank you, Ms. Antoine. Good morning, everyone. We have before us, before you, members of our student superintendent advisory team, retired teachers, board members, and leadership. We thank you for coming. Attracting the highest quality teachers to serve the students in the Holmes County Consolidated School District is an educational imperative. We're the poorest county and one of the poorest districts in the state with 100% poverty and 99% African American students. Access to quality teaching is, quite frankly, an equity issue that disproportionately affects children of color in high poverty school districts. This issue is exacerbated as a rural, underserved community. We know that teachers are critical in the success of our children and our district. They are the leaders in classrooms who can change the trajectory of our students' lives and the future of our community. Quality teaching is the deciding factor between failure or success for children. That is why I can stand before you today as the superintendent of schools. I attribute my success to the unwavering dedication and commitment to our very own teachers in Holmes County. I draw on their lessons every day. They remain at the core of my personal and professional identity. Teaching, as we know, is a noble profession. As a teacher of English and speech communication, I realized that teaching took me into the communities to do good work for children and families. I would be remiss if I did not take a moment to thank the 202 classroom educators who are currently serving our students in Holmes County. This is a pivotal moment for our district. We are pursuing excellence and equity. One of the most important strategies I believe we can engage in as a school district is to reframe the discourse and change the perception of what it means to commit to teaching our children in rural communities. We hope that this morning's press conference provides our district with a forum to engage in a meaningful dialogue about the challenges and opportunities we face with recruiting and retaining the best, brightest, and most collaborative teachers. It's that time in Holmes County. It's time to ensure that every student has access to a certified, but most importantly, a highly qualified teacher, thus removing the district from its current academic rating of an F. It's that time in Holmes County, Mississippi. And with that, we'd like to focus your attention to a quick PowerPoint presentation. As you can see, and I'm going to step away from this mic. As you can see, statewide, we have vacancies. The state of Mississippi is expecting some 2,000 teaching vacancies. Yet, the state of Mississippi, of all of its universities, will only produce this year 515 education graduates. We have work to do, Mississippi. And we're going to have to find alternatives in getting this work done on behalf of our children. It's that time in Holmes County. Teacher shortage in Holmes County. This is not new. At least for the last decade, we've had a teacher shortage. Currently, today, we're looking at 58 vacancies filled with none certified teachers. 58. 30 teachers are currently on a one-year non-renewable license. 30. A grand total of 88 teachers in our classroom who are not yet fully certified. So we're looking at an aggressive recruitment plan. And we have to think out of the box. And this is how we're going to do that. A bold and aggressive certification. We're asking the state to take a look at certifying school districts to create its own alternative certification programs. We can do that. It's been done. And it's time for Mississippi to get it done. To grow our own teachers. And we're going to start that, board member, right here in Holmes County with students. So when those students walk across the stage and receive their diploma, they will also receive a contract in hopes that they are coming back to teach in their home district. Collaboration with Teach for America. Currently, I'm in conversation with Teach for America to work with us around our current 58 teachers, a long-term substitute, to get them certified. Bring certified virtual teachers to the classroom. Right now, the board just approved recently an agreement between Boonville Public Schools here in Mississippi. As you all know, Boonville is on the cutting edge with virtual schooling. So we will bring in a certified teacher via distant learning to work with some 90 students of English 4 and English 3. And then we should also, the state should also look at the blended distant learning opportunities with the Global Teaching Project, which is, we're currently using that project teaching our AP Physics students, as we talked about during Betsy DeVos's visit. So we're moving forward with our campaign. Will You Be My Teacher campaign. Across the state, we have billboards asking the public, will you be my teacher? We have radios, PA announcements, all social media platforms, producing a recruitment video as well as newspaper ads. Just a quick view of what those billboards will look like. We have 12 billboards, 1 digital, I'm sorry, that's 8 cities, not counties. And they will run for 3 months. And these are our students asking the public to be their teacher. Recruitment. I bring 15 years in the area of human resources. So I, along with Ms. Antoine, will be out there beating the bushes at our recruitment fairs, the local colleges and universities in the state of Mississippi, as well as 2 job fairs. We're going to work to get this work done. Why would you want to come to Holmes County? For a myriad of reasons. It's a new day, a new way in Holmes County. But why do you want to be here? First reason, because we value our employees. It's not just about money, but let's remind everyone that we are most competitive as it relates to salaries. Our salary starts at $35,600. That's a higher starting salary than Jackson Public Schools. Housing assistance. We're working with our county boards of supervisors. We're working with, actually I'm in conversation with Saints College to turning those dormitories into housing quarters for our teachers. As I stated earlier, we have competitive salaries, benefits, and we're working with our current teachers to become certified. training, developing those teachers. Board member, we will be bringing to you, seeking your approval of a proposal to reimburse the cost of successful praxis exam. But what do we want in return? We want 3 years, a 3-year commitment. Holmes is home. I am a product of Holmes County. You know, a teacher once said to me, matter of fact, to the entire class, always, take what you have and make what you want. And Mrs. Wiley, I'm taking what I have and making what I want. We want a successful school district, and it shall be done, and it will be done. We're going to do what needs to be done on behalf of our children, and we're going to go out and get those teachers. We're going to work with the teachers we have in place, fully develop them to become certified, but most importantly, highly qualified. We have some great teachers doing great things without a certificate, but the state says they need a certificate, and we're going to ensure that they have a certificate and remain right here in Holmes County. Thank you. Any questions?
You talked about how obviously there's a teacher shortage issue statewide. You referenced it when Secretary DeVos was here. Others referenced it. It's been no secret. Is that part of why your plan moving forward and the incentives include utilizing the people you have here and willing versus just saying we've got to reach outside of our district to make this work and to bolster the district as needed?
Precisely. It is for that reason that we will be, or that we are engaged in conversation with Teach for America. They will take them through a boot camp summer program to develop those teachers and work to ensure that they take and pass the praxis exam. Absolutely.
Is that really part of the first step? You talked about why live in Holmes County, why do this. You have here, is it 58 plus almost 100 who are willing to be here. They're already here, and so is that the first step, is saying, look, these people already want to be here. They're already investing in our children, in our community. How do we just get them to the level that the state wants them to be?
The exact reason why we are engaging Teach for America, because these individuals are already here. Now, they're not all from Holmes County, but they're here, and we want to ensure that they remain here. But we have to be in compliance with the state of Mississippi. So we are working to get those individuals fully certified.
You referenced long-term substitutes. You're talking about those who are in the classroom but not yet certified when you say that?
Yes, that's correct.
So, or they're not full-time employees? I guess I just want to.
They're the teacher of record.
Okay.
Yes, they're the teacher of record. Any other questions, anyone? Okay.
Dr. Henderson, let's talk about the terminology you use for a bold and aggressive campaign. And for those who are driving along the highways and whatever, they can see that we are serious here about our teacher recruitment effort. Tell us a little bit about why bold, why aggressive. What are your connotation in terms of that?
Thank you for that question. That's a good question. Because we have to go beyond the education programs. As you can see, 2,000 vacancies are expected. And the entire state of Mississippi only has 515 educators who will be graduating from departments of education. So we have to be bold, we have to be aggressive, and we have to seek alternatives to certification. So we have to go beyond those education courses and go directly to the math department, go directly to the science department for those content areas. They have to go to the social work department, psychology department, to work with, to become a special education teacher. Those are just some options. So we have to think out of the box as we move to recruit teachers.
How important was the timing of this for you, knowing that there would be that many vacancies statewide and you guys are already in need? How important was it to get a jump start before they graduate in May, before people start applying for these jobs as people perhaps retire or whatever the case may be?
It is absolutely critical that we jump on this immediately, because only 500, we have 100 vacancies. So we need to start courting our teachers immediately and courting them aggressively and bringing them to Holmes County.
And sir, would that also include the attrition that you all will incur in terms of retirement and attrition? Are you looking at those aspects of it? Because you may have some teachers who are actually retiring and may not necessarily.
That will add to the number of 88, nearly 100. Any teachers who are retiring or leaving the district, that will add. So we're looking at almost half of the teaching population that we're looking for. Yet, we have to move from an F, and that's hard work. But we're up for the challenge. Have a great team of educators here. We're ready to get this work done.
Tell me about what the reaction, if any, from the community has been, or how aware are parents or students of the fact that sometimes it seems like these questions could be administrative. Is it something that's has an awareness within the community at this point, or you're trying to raise that?
No, they are aware. This community wants what's best for their children, just as any other community in New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, or wherever. We all love our children, and we want what's best for our children. As you can see here, we have some smart kids in Holmes County, and we need some certified, highly qualified teachers to take them to the next level. Any other questions? Thank you for coming. Thank you all for coming.